So hello everyone, welcome back to our video classes, and I am Anik Ghosh with you, your chemistry teacher, and today we are going to discuss about the last topic of pollution of air and water. I think you have watched the previous two videos of mine and I think you have understood all of it. And if you don't, if you have any doubts, I think you know what you have to do. You just have to write everything down in our portal, okay? So this video is the last video of this chapter, and we are going to give our full attention to this chapter, to this part of this video, right? Now, so far we have learned about the greenhouse gases, the global warming, the air pollutions, all these things, right? I think you remember all of them, the acid rain, the ozone layer depletion. I think you remember all of them, right? If you don't remember, just go through the previous two videos. Otherwise, you would not be able to understand what are we going to treat today. Okay, fine. So the first thing we are going to do today is, you can see the topics. Okay, today we are going to start with potable water. After that we are going to discuss about what is the potable water. So first you need to know, like, there are different types of water, but we cannot drink all of them, right? So potable water are those are drinkable. We are going to discuss about them later. What about the other things? So after that, we are going to learn how can we make water purified. So to make water potable, we need to purify the water. Okay, what are the impurities? Those are there in the water, and how we can purify them. Okay, after that, we are going to learn about how to prevent water pollution. So after that, the Ganga action plan. Okay, and after that, the FAQs, mean the frequently asked questions. Okay, so this is going to be our plan for today. But before starting, I would like to show you a video. Okay, now this video is all about this water pollution. So I think you have watched the last video of mine. There I think we had a discussion, we had a initial discussion about this water pollution. Okay, what is water pollution and what are the adverse effect of it. And in that video we have learned about the Ganga action plan as well, a little briefly, right? But today we are going to start with this video. So I think you can see, you know already what is water pollution. So when we are, you can see in the picture, when we are throwing the waste materials in the water, then we call it, then the water is getting polluted, okay, and not good for our health. So it is not good for anyone's health, right? So for that reason, we call it pollution of water. We have had this discussion in the last video as well, right? Now, so when they were discussing about the pollution, causes of the pollution, first what they did is they told you that we had the discussion in the last video as well, right? So they told you about what are the causes of pollution, and there they are telling that there are two types of causes. One is natural cause, another is the causes made by us only. Okay, so the natural causes are like volcanic eruption, flood, those type of things, right? So those are the natural causes. Now the causes which is done by us only. Remember acid rain? So they are telling you that how are we polluting the water? Okay, sewage, fertilizers, pesticides. Apart from that, we are pouring all the chemicals and all the things into the water from different types of industries as well. Apart from that, acid rain. So I think you remember acid rain. Please try to recall acid rain once again. What was the thing? So there were so many pollutant gases like SO2, like SO3, like NO2, like NO, carbon dioxide. All of them were going into the SO2, NO2, all these gases, CO2, all of them were going to the atmosphere, right? And after that, they were coming down, here, sorry. After that, they were coming down as the raindrops after getting mixed with the water present in there. I think you remember it, right? So they were forming H2SO4, HNO3, this type of, this type of acids, right? So they are the acid, so they are coming down like a downpour. So for that reason, we call this thing as acid rain. Clear? Now, the thing is, this was all about acid rain. Okay, let's see the rest of the video now. Right? So this is a very important part, right? I think you have understood it. So first, the pollutant are being eaten by the small fishes or something like that, and we are eating it, or the big fishes are eating the small fishes, and after that we are eating the big fishes. So this is how it is getting, getting conveyed to us, conveyed to different types of animals. Okay, through this food chain only. So for this reason, pollution of water is harming us, right? I think you know this from the earlier videos as well. So that is enough, I guess. So these are the things that you have to do, but we are going to discuss about them in details as well, right? Okay. So first thing is, yeah. So today we are going to start with like the potable water. Okay. So I think you know that the water is so much polluted nowadays, right? I don't know whether you know it or not. In West Bengal, we have Ganga, which is one of the most, one of the top 10, one of the top 10 polluted rivers in the world. Okay. So we are polluting water. Okay. And let me tell you, only 25% of this world can consume pure water. Rest of us are consuming impure waters, and as a result, we are falling sick. We are having diarrhea, cholera, this type of, fluorosis is also a cause of water pollution. So there are so many diseases that can happen through water pollution. So it is just breaking down your immunity system day by day, and you are not even getting any scope or any chance to understand it. Okay. I think all of us do these type of things. When we, brush our teeth, we just keep on, keep that water flowing, right? So for that reason, what happens is we waste a lot amount of water. Apart from that, we throw our garbages in the water bodies. All the sewage is, getting released in different types of rivers, right? So for that reason, I think you can understand like the water bodies in the earth are very much polluted, right? Now, they are not safe to drink, right? They are not safe to even use as well, right? Even the hot water, those are hot sewages, those are for those hot chemicals. What I mean is hot chemicals, those are falling down from different types of industries. Those are also, polluting the water in a huge amount. Okay, in this video you have seen what are the different ways through which the water is getting polluted. In the last class as well, we have discussed about this in details, right? So now we have to understand what types of water is suitable for us to drink. Okay, the water that is suitable for us to drink is called the potable water. Okay, so I think you can see this. Okay, now what are the causes? So the thing is, the causes are urbanization and industries, agriculture, and religious and social parties practices. So yeah, we have forgot to discuss about that. Religious and social practices. So I think that we throw all the garbages and all the things that are like whenever we sometimes we worship our goddess and goddess of water. We worship our goddess of earth and different types of goddess, and after that we just throw everything, okay, everything in the water, because we feel that the water and the fire are the purest thing on the planet. So we should throw these auspicious things on that places only, right? So for that reason also we are polluting water, right? Now, apart from that, I think we have discussed about all of them. Urbanization, so I think you can understand how the sewages are falling there, so that they are polluting the water. The industries and the agriculture, so the pesticides and fertilizers, all of them are polluting the water, right? Now, so the first thing, potable water. The water which is suitable for drinking is called the potable water. So potable water is the water which is suitable for drinking, as I told you earlier as well, right? Now the potable water is free from all contaminants and harmful bacteria. So I think you don't want to drink bacteria, right? Or you don't want to drink plastics as well, right? So the water we drink are the purest water. So we need to purify that, right? So it should be free from harmful bacteria and different types of contaminants. Okay. And the water which is not potable or fit for drinking is called raw water. Okay. So the water we get from the river, okay, that is the raw water. After that we have to purify it. We have to go through so many ways. We are going to read about them as well. So that is called the purification of water. And for unless and until we do those things, we are not allowed to drink them, right? We can fall sick for that. Now here you can see we are discussing about purification of water, and what they are saying, that water supplied to our homes is purified by three main processes. Okay, what are the three main processes? So which uh, through which water undergoes purification is sedimentation, filtration, and chlorination. So these three are the processes. We are going to read about them in details. Water is allowed to stand in large tanks to suspend so that suspended impurities settle down. So the thing is, I think we need to discuss about this. So the thing is, I think like when there are particles, when those are inside the water, those are very big in size, right? Very large in size. So they feel more gravitational pull because they have larger mass. So they have more gravitational pull. So if you just let this water stand for a moment, not for a moment, for a couple of minutes, sediment down, right? Like I think you have seen, like if you just take out some pond water, if you just put it on your table for a moment for a couple of minutes, you'll be able to see like the all the impurities have been sedimented down, and we had the pure liquid on the top of it, right? So we would see something like this only. I think you can understand, right? You're getting it. Chapter is not difficult. This chapter is very simple. We just need to understand small things so that there, right? Now, so this water is now pure. I would not say pure for drinking, but yes, it is pure from mud and pure from big particles, right? And this is the mud, or this is the thing. I'm just writing mud, or any bigger particles. Those are there, right? As impurities. Okay, we can also write them as impurities as well. When we would provide you this all this notes and all, please try to read these notes on night mode. Okay, okay, because you can see that we are writing everything with yellow pen, yellow ink. So if you just keep your one note on the daylight mode, what would happen is the background would be white and you would not be able to see this yellow inks. So okay, so try to make this background ground black, then it would be very I think you can see that the colors is very much clear, right? Right. Okay. So that is how we can just sediment all the things down, and we can have a pure water on the top, right? Okay. There are so many things that we call this water. We call this supernated liquid. Okay. Would you be able to remember? Supernated liquid. Let's see if we can remember. Supernated liquid. Supernated, supernated, supernated liquid. Fine. Let's see. So yeah, now you can see we are discussing about purification of water. So now I'm going to tell you how you can purify the water. Okay, if you have to drink the water, we need to know how we can purify it. So first process is filtration, second is boiling, and the third one is chlorination. So let's look into them one by one. So the first thing, the pictures that you can see right now, those are about filtration only. Okay. Now you can see, like in filtration, what happens is this is how filtration occurs, right? You can see that this is a conical flask and something is there inside it, and it is just they are just pouring it through a funnel. This funnel looks like this. Okay, this funnel looks like this. I think you can see it. So like this, something like this. Okay, looks like this. Now there is a filter paper, white color filter paper here. Okay, there's a white color filter paper, so which can filter the whole things, right? So when you are pouring the the solution, what is happening over here? So you can see this thing over here is the filter paper. Okay, look at this picture carefully. This is your filter paper. Now when you are pouring this water, so look into this green bodies over here. They are the water molecules, the pure water molecules. Okay, the water molecules, right? And the red one are the impurities. They are the impurities. That the filter paper has some small holes in it, right? This is a hole. There is another hole, right? It has a particular pore size. Okay, the filter papers has a particular pore size. Now the thing which is happening over here is, like, all the impurities, when you are passing the whole solution through it. You can see the small particles can go straight through it because the hole is too large for them. Water particles are very small and they would be able to go straight through it, but the impurity particles are very large and they would get stuck into the holes. As a result, the thing you can see over here in this picture, there is no such impurities over here. This is only the pure water which is coming out as the filtrate. Clear? So this is how we can use this process to purify the water. So I think we have used this process a number of times. Every day we use this process when your mom is making tea for you. If you just go and see her, you'd be able to see that she is doing the same thing, this filtration process only after making it, right? So that the tea leaves would get stuck and only the pure tea would fall into your cup, right? Are we clear so far? Are we getting it? Now, fine. Let's see. The next point is filtration is clear, I guess. The next point is boiling. Let's see what is boiling. Now, look into this picture. So this picture is going to tell you about the boiling process. Okay. Now let's see what is boiling. So what is the things that you can see written over here? You can see there are three containers. One, this container, look into this container. So here you can see two types of balls are there, right? One is yellow, one is yellow, another one is over here, you can see it is red ball. So can we say that this is a mixture, or can we compare this thing with impure water? Because in impure water there are things more than water. There are things more than water. So you can see yellow things are water. We can consider yellow as water. The pure water particles, okay, water molecules. And the red one as the impurities. The red ones as the impurities, right? Now, just look here, what is happening. When you are heating it, what would happen? Let's see. Let's just heat this whole thing first. So when we are heating it, what would happen? So the first thing that would happen is, due to the boiling point with boiled water is a liquid and the impurities are solid, isn't it? The water is liquid and the impurities are solid. Now, as a result, the impurities being solid have higher mass, or we can say that it has higher boiling point as it is a solid and water is the liquid. So what would happen is, what you can do is, you can take water. Let's wait for a moment. What you can do is, you can take water and you can apply some heat into it. So what would happen, you can see the water molecules are getting evaporated. They are getting evaporated, right? And as they are getting evaporated, the particles, those are impure, they are over here, you can see them, right? So they are the impure part, the impurities, or you can say, right? Right. So this is how you can understand, how we can purify this water, right? So first we would just filtrate it. After that we would start boiling it. So due to the boiling, there are two things that can happen. One is the substance with higher boiling point would stay in, okay, and the lower boiling point would go out of the beaker, right? And what is the second speciality about this reaction? The second speciality about this reaction is it would kill all the bacteria, right? The bacteria would not be able to survive this much amount of heat. So it would kill all the bacteria as well. So water, boiling of water is good. Okay, you can purify the water. Now the last process that you can see over here, this is called chlorination. So just tell me, pond or a water body that is stagnant, that is fixed into one place. Have you ever went somewhere like someone like a pond? Pond is the best example over here. So have you ever smelled anything like bleaching powder in there? I think you have done it, right? You have smelled it, right? You have felt it, right? So the thing is, whenever we have a stagnant water body, there is a very high probability of this getting polluted. So what they do is they use chlorine. They use chlorine. So why chlorine? Because chlorine has a bleaching agent. Chlorine is a bleaching agent. Means the chlorine over here, chlorine is we can say that it can destroy the microbial activities, it can destroy the bacteria. Okay, so this is why chlorine is very much famous, and we use chlorine in water so that we can purify this thing. You can see the way through which the water is actually purified. So you can see that there is water, but there is a water which is impure, and they have already given chlorine into it. They are already mixed chlorine in it. Okay, and after that what is happening is they are letting this water pass through a clay-like soil, because the clay-like soils are very small pore size. So this is just like the filtration process. Okay, after that, through the gravels, or you can say they are the pebbles as well. So the same thing is happening over here as well, and you are getting the purified water. Okay, and one more thing, the pebbles should be placed in such a way that they are very there are very small gaps left over there. Okay, so if you can do these things together, you'll be able to purify the water. Okay, now, depending on how much you can purify the water would decide whether you can drink it or not, right? Okay. Now let's just get back to the point that why we need to purify the water in these manners. And right now, it is becoming very hard. We need a very high class mechanism to purify the water right now. You know what? Right now, in different types of water cooler, or different, not water cooler. So I'm talking about a different type of water purifier. We are using carbon nanotubes, CNT we call it. Okay, this is just for your general knowledge. We call it carbon nanotubes because they have very small pore size, and these methods are not that much effective anymore. So they are using sorry, it was okay. So yeah, they are using CNT, they are using UV radiations, they are using reverse osmosis. Have you ever, I think you have heard about it. RO, UV, these things, reverse osmosis, ultraviolet radiations, carbon nanotubes. So right now we need our, we are putting so much effort to, to purify this water, to make this water drinkable. So right now we don't have the scope to discuss about what is carbon nanotubes and how the UV rays are, purifying the water, or what is reverse osmosis and what is osmosis at all. We don't know about them, and we would read about them and how they are purifying the water. Okay. Now, prevention of water pollution. So now we have gone through all the causes. Now we know how the water pollution is happening. We know how to make this water potable or drinkable. Now you have to tell me. Now you have to we are going to discuss about the prevention of water pollution. How can we prevent this pollution? Because this is very much important, right now. If we just keep on polluting the water, there would be a time when we would not be able to drink anything. Okay, and without water we can live for only 2 to 3 days, I guess, isn't it? No, I think we should take this part seriously now. Water treatment plans. So what are these water treatment plans? So I think we have discussed about how we can purify this water. So they are saying that we need this water treatment plan. So the plan where the water is getting purified, we are looking at, they are looking after the pollutants and all these things. That is called water treatment plans. Okay, should be established near industrial areas so that they can keep a close eye on them. They can monitor their activities. For that reason, we need a water treatment plan. Okay, because I know beside the industrial areas only, the water is getting more and more polluted. Okay, reuse water. So the water, I think you have seen, like sometimes we have you ever noticed that when you are using your water purifier, when you are using your water purifier, have you ever noticed when it is purifying the water, it is also releasing almost 50% of the water you are drinking. If you are drinking 1 liter of water, if you have taken 1 liter of water, so that purifier is at that moment is releasing 500 ml water more, because those waters after getting purified, that is the waste water, that is the waste material, and that is just going through the drain. So you can reuse this, right? You can store them, and you can use this to wash the bathroom, or to wash your dishes, or to you can reuse them if you want to, right? There are so many ways through which you can use this water. Okay, it would both save some water and your money as well. So it is a win-win situation, right? So we have to reuse this water. Okay, now avoid throwing garbages in the water bodies. Now we need to understand that we have to keep ourselves away from throwing garbages in water bodies. I think we have done it a number of times, right? Even after reading this chapter, I think some of you would do this. But when you're going through this chapter, I think right now you are realizing what mistakes have you done so far, right? So please, right from now on, as you are reading this chapter, you have to feel this chapter. From now on, what you have to do is you are going to throw the garbages into the particular bins only. If there are 3 bins, you know that where to throw those things. Clear? So these are the ways through which you can prevent this water pollution. Okay. Now, the thing is, right now we are going to discuss, so far we have discussed about all these things, and now we are going to discuss about the Ganga action plan. Okay, so now what is the Ganga action plan? So I think you know about river Ganga, and this is a very important river for us, right? So because this Ganga is flowing from the from throughout our country, right? So there are so many cities, those are there beside Ganga. Okay, it has started from the north and it is going through the the middle of the India and Middle East mainly, and after that it is going to the south. So I think you know that the Ganga is very important for us, and we are using the water of Ganga only. Okay, so there are so many cities beside it, which has been developed, right? And among them, let me tell you, in UP, there is a city called Kanpur. That is the city which is polluting the water with the maximum amount. So Kanpur in UP, the water is maximum polluted. In the last video as well, I've told you, like I have visited Haridwar. I think you should go there as well. So if you go to Haridwar or Rishikesh, you'll be able to see that water is so pure there. That is, it is more of like a blue colored, and it is so pure, like you'd try to drink it, and it is so cold, and together it is a sublime feelings. If you just go there, you'd be able to feel it. So if you'd try to drink it, and it would be, it would be pure enough that they would say, the local people would tell you that you can drink this water, but that is blue in color. But look at the Ganga. If you just search in the internet, you never see a blue colored river. If you just search in the internet about Ganga, you'd never see a blue colored river. You would rather see a yellow colored river or a black colored river, or sometimes you may see something dark brown as well. So I think you can understand what is the present situation. Yeah, right now we are having some fun because of this chapter. So this is a very simple chapter and we are having a light discussions, but I think you can understand the seriousness about this topic, right? Now let's discuss about the Ganga action plan, and how we are planning to purify Ganga from 1985. Okay, from 1985 we have started Ganga action plan, and still this is going on, and right now it is having a new name. Okay, we are going to discuss about that now. Okay, now yeah, so the thing is, you can see me, yeah, here it is. So the thing I was telling you, so Ganga action plan. So right now we call it National Mission for Clean Ganga. Okay, NMCG. Okay, actually this Ganga action plan was initiated. This was initiated in 1985. Okay, and after that it completely failed. Okay, so right now in 2000, from 2016 we are calling this thing as National Mission for Clean Ganga. Okay, now let's see what is happening. It's a quick survey about that. So Ganga is one of the 10 most polluted river in the world. In the world, this is one of the 10 most polluted river. It was, told by, it was said by WWF. Okay. Now, river in Kanpur, as I told you, in Kanpur, Kanpur is in Uttar Pradesh. Okay, it is in UP. So here the Ganga is the most polluted. Okay, and Kanpur has more than 5,000 industries. Think about it, more than 5,000 industries just beside Ganga. So I think you can understand that all these industries are, they are just all these garbages from those industries, all this hot water, all these chemicals, everything is falling into the Ganga from there. I think you can understand what is happening, right? The severeness of this condition. So for that reason only, it is getting so much difficult for us to purify it. Okay, but right now this Ganga action plan, the National Mission for this Clean Ganga, is doing their work and it is having great results as well. Now we would go back to the PPT. Yes. Yes. Now let's just go on and revise everything that we have learned so far. Prevention of water pollution. So what are they saying? Pick up the litter and throw it away in a garbage can. In the second video we have discussed about the garbage cans as well, like the colors of the garbage cans, so where we should throw the things, right? I think you've learned it and you have to use it. Unless you use it, this chapter is of no use. This is not about gaining marks only. Okay, you have to use these things in your real life as well. Blow or sweep fertilizers back onto the grass if it gets onto the paved areas. So the thing is, you need to understand that how these fertilizers and pesticides are getting to the water bodies, going to the water bodies, because if you use too much amount of it, what would happen is when it would rain, it would just wash everything away, and all this thing would go to the sewage, and the sewage would go to the water bodies. So this is how it is going to pollute the like this is the way through which it is going to pollute the water bodies. So we need to, like, this is a good point, but apart from that, we need to you know decrease the use of those things as well, because they are not good for our health as well, right? Now, what is the third point? So compost gas. Okay, so yeah, so yes, waste materials, so I think you know about it. Waste materials, you can just use them to make new sources of energies. We call it compost gases. So if you just take these waste materials, they would be very much helpful for for to form new types of energies as well, because from the wasted materials we get methane, and this methane is nothing but the main constituent of CNG, right? Compressed natural gas. You know about it. So apart from that, the wash your car or outdoor equipments where it can flow to the gravel or grass areas instead of street. You need to understand, when you are washing all these things, you need to understand that it should not go to the sewage, or it should not go to any water bodies, the water falling from that. It should go to the grasses or grass street or something like that. Okay, and don't put your motor oil down on stone drain. So this is about like the thing you have read in the, you have like seen in the video. So what you have to do is, you cannot just throw every medicines or those type of oils or those type of things into the drains. Okay, now this was all about it, and now we are going to discuss about some of the questions. So as I told you, this was the last video, and today we are going to discuss about frequently asked questions from this chapter. So you are a member, the question is, you are a member of the municipality, a municipal body of your town. Make a list of measures that would help your town to ensure that the supply of clean water to all its residents. Okay, so let's see what is the answer to this question. So how to do this? So you can see these are the measures that would help our town to ensure the supply. Okay, supplies of water is clean to the residents. Chlorine tablets should be made available. So you can see the position of chlorine is all again coming that about the things about chlorine is also coming over here as well. So yes, so as you know that the chlorine over here, chlorine is a, as I told you, chlorine and this type of I don't know whether you know about it or not, like silver. Okay, silver, chlorine, these things are very good for our health. Not good for our health. So the thing is, chlorine is a very good bleaching agent. Okay, it kills bacteria as well, but silver is good for our health. It also kills bacteria, but in different way. I think you have heard from your family members that we should take food in silver dishes. Okay, so it also helps to stop the microbial activities. Silver, okay, it helps to stop reproduction of different types of microbes. Okay, now proper cleaning of water tank from time to time. Okay, so you need to understand that we need to clean water time to time, so that the water is good for remains good, because it is polluted completely, right? So if it is just there in the tank for years, so it is also there would be the pollutants, there would be the different types of microbes which are getting there. Okay, for that reason what would happen is, it would not be good for our health. So, okay, so we need to understand that we need to clean the tank from time to time. Then the water supply pipe should not come in contact of sewage pipes. Okay, this is a very basic knowledge that you should get, right? Should have. Now, yeah, this is not the end of the FAQs. We are going to discuss about some more FAQs. We see. Just wait for a moment. It would take some time unless and until until then we are going to talk about the other things there. Oh yeah, it's done. Okay, let's see. This is same again, right? Right one. See. Yeah. So the first question over here, you can see. Yeah, this color is okay. Now, a pond contains clean water, okay? Which of the following activities will produce least pollution of water? Washing clothes in the pond, animals bathing in the pond, washing motor vehicles in the pond, or swimming in the pond? So this is a very simple question, right? So the answer is A, right? Washing clothes in the pond. No, the answer is D, swimming in the pond. So this should be the right answer, as you can see it over here as well. Let's see what is the next question. Trees help in reducing the pollution of our environment. Lakhs of trees are planted by the people in the month of July every year. The occasion is called, okay? This occasion is called Van Mahotsav, okay? Let's see, Van Mahotsav, okay? This is, this is more like Van, okay? The forest. So forest is called Van, okay? So in Sanskrit. So from there it is the saying that Van Mahotsav, okay? Now, which of the following is not a greenhouse gas? This is from our previous videos, okay? Tell me. I'm not going to help you with this. Pause this video and try to tell me which one is not a greenhouse gas. Nitrogen, water vapor, methane, or carbon dioxide. Okay? Water vapor, methane, carbon dioxide, or nitrogen. What is your answer? Pause this video. Okay? Done? Let's see. Tell me. Would it be methane? No, methane is a very good greenhouse gas, right? Very famous. Carbon dioxide is a greenhouse gas as well. Do you know water vapor is also a reason for your global warming? So this is also a greenhouse gas. So nitrogen should be your answer. Water vapor is a greenhouse gas. So you can see nitrogen gas. Explanation: a gas that contributes to the greenhouse effects by absorbing the infrared radiation is known as the greenhouse gas. Nitrogen is part of the atmospheric gases, will not contribute as greenhouse gases. Okay. Now let's see what is the next question. Oh, that's it. Okay. So fine. That's it for today. Okay. I think we have completed this video. You have completed this video and you have watched this video to the end. Like, okay. So I think you have got everything. And the thing is now this chapter is done. We would move into the next chapter. And I hope that you have understood everything. Go through it again. Go through your books again, okay, and try to solve different questions from there as well, okay. If you have any doubts, you need to just send it to the portal, okay, write it to the portal, okay. We'll get back to you. Thank you everyone for being with us, and keep learning with Ask IITians. Bye.